Hello there, all my beautiful twins. This is Anthony Twin Love, and I'm here with your energy update for this coming week from the 27th of May up until I think the 3rd of June. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying June already. Guys, firstly, before I get started, I just wanted to say a few things with regards to what's been going on. The last Friday, not the one just gone, the one before, I got told that my mum has now got an aneurysm. And as some of you know already, I lost my friend to an aneurysm. And of course it has scared me a lot. So this has been another thing that I'm now dealing with at this time. So I just wanted to ask you all to just please send all of your healing energy, your love, your support, your light to my mum, and just pray to God that she's okay. She's going in to see the specialist on Tuesday in London, fantastic hospital, and they're going to be doing a 4-hour assessment on her, and then they're going to know what to do. I have a feeling they will be operating on her, which I think is the best thing, because it's just below scary average. So if they can nip it in the bud now, it will be a lot better for her in the long run, and I have faith that it will work out fine. But you know, optimism and realism is two different things, and I'm trying to stay very positive. So I just wanted to put that out there. Another thing is I am getting on top of my readings. Just to some of you out there as well, you know, how it works is that I always will take payment beforehand, just so that you know. Readings won't be delivered unless that comes in. So if you are outstanding, it's because I haven't received payment, because those who pay, I prioritise. So just so that you know, I wanted to just say it on video rather than me keep emailing everyone. I don't chase for money. It will come when it needs to. So like I say, as soon as you paid, I will confirm receipt and I will get your readings over to you. All right. That was another thing. Another thing that I've been wanting to ask as well is that my monetization has stopped on my YouTube videos because I'm not quite at the limit of subscribers that I need to be. Therefore, I'm now not qualified. I was, but now I'm not. So I am going to start asking for donations for my channel to keep it going and to help me as well, because I'm facing a lot of external adversities which are keeping me from working as much as I need to, and I do need help, and I'm asking for help. So if you have it in you to want to donate to my channel, it can be whatever you want, even if it's a dollar, whatever it is. I'd be very grateful for all of your support and your help at this time, because I need to now buy a plane ticket back to the UK for my mum. So any donations, I will be truly grateful as well. My PayPal link is in the description below. So you can just go to that link and just put donation as a title, and I'd be very grateful for that too, guys. Now then, coming to the things that I wanted to talk about. I saw in the last week, I'm subscribed to a couple of channels myself, and I noticed that there was a lot of in the comments and everything, there was a lot of debate on how people are feeling with regards to people out there expressing their beliefs and their truth on multiple twin flames. You know, that you can have more than one, and that, you know, if one dies, a spirit will come into another body who's readily available, and all of these things are going on, and I can see much confusion out there. And, you know, a lot of people are saying what they believe is true, and it's their truth. Now, just coming from my truth is that I have learned over the course of these last 8 years on this journey that I take what resonates with me. You know, there are some things out there that I just don't resonate with at all, but I'm not gonna penalise that person for having that belief. That's not my place to do that, and it's not my judgment. You know, I allow myself to stick to what I believe is true for me, and by doing so, I follow what's in my heart and my truth and in my connection. And I follow that intuitively, instinctively. I trust it. I trust what is true for me. And therefore, I just want to relay that to you guys too. Take what resonates for you. Follow your truth. You know, everyone is entitled to have their own truth. That's absolutely no problem whatsoever. We're not here to judge other people, and we're not here to say what is right and what is wrong, especially in this twin flame journey. You know, it's hard enough re-establishing ourselves throughout this journey. This is the most difficult task that we face, is ourselves through all of this. So to have all of these external influences and telling you what's right and what's wrong, you know, you just have to go by what you feel is true for you. You know, what your heart tells you, what you feel is right, what your higher self is telling you. Follow your own intuition. You know, you don't need validation from everyone out there. You don't need someone to tell you who your twin flame is. No one, I don't feel, can do that. I can't get inside your bodies and feel what you feel. Even though I'm an empath, that doesn't mean I can tell. Only you know what is in your heart, you know, and trust it. Trust what is in your heart. And at the end of the day, it's only a label anyway, guys. The point is the lessons that you learn, how you grow, how you spiritually evolve, how you spiritually develop, how you heal yourselves, the love that you have for yourselves. That's what it's about, you know, and wanting then to help other people with their own love and light inside of themselves, you know. At the end of the day, love is love, and love is amazing, and love is unconditional. And if you have an unconditional special love for someone, well done. Hats off to you, and a pat on the back for being able to have that ability. That's what it's about. It's unconditional love. And if you love someone, then love them. Doesn't matter. Okay? So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there. I just want you to feel good about what it is you feel inside of yourselves, and feel content and happy with that knowledge, and trust yourselves, you know, and just take what resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, simply just scroll on, or scroll up, or scroll down, or go away from the page. Personally, I stay away from all social media. I've closed my account completely. I only have my group up and running, and that's merely for people who want to come in and just write what it is they feel, their experiences. We're all here to love and support and to guide if we can. You know, that's what it's there for. But in terms of anything else, I just stay away, because I realise that it can affect me, and I don't want that influence in my life. I want to stay true to who I am and follow my instincts and my intuition. So that's why I've come off. But, you know, do what's right for you at the end of the day, okay? So I just wanted to touch on that. Now, coming into the energies. Okay. I told you from last week, and this is an ongoing thing for me, and it might be for you guys collectively, because there's something going on. But the last week, the night that I found out about my mum's aneurysm, I actually met another man. And this other man, again, took a liking to me. You know, I don't know what's going on. Maybe my light is shining really bright. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm really not in the place to even want any attention anyway at all. But another guy anyway came forward, and we started talking, and we hit it off really well. And another awakened man. Really awakened man. This is 2 in 1 week. And I'm like, wow, this is incredible. What's going on? You know, I know awakened men through YouTube and stuff like this, but in real life, not so many, especially in my area where I am. And, you know, really awakened guy, you know, incredible energy, and like the topic of conversation, and it was so refreshing to have this conversation. Turns out he's the same star sign as my twin as well. He's a bit older. He's in his 40s, mid-40s. And I I started thinking, you know, this is really bizarre, because this is two now that have come to me, that have wanted to be with me, that have offered themselves to me. And again, I'm faced with the same test. And I'm looking at this guy thinking, you tick every box you tick. However, my heart is still saying, oh no, thank you. No, I really don't want to do it. Because not only am I looking for someone to fulfill me, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not looking for a partner. I'm not looking to have a relationship with anyone. I'm just in a really good place as me. And maybe this is just my path. Maybe this is just something to test me again. You know, attention is lovely. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful, but honestly, I don't need it. You know, and I still want to explore this journey that I'm on. I still feel like I've got more to do there. I still feel like I'm not quite done with this. I don't think I'm ever going to be done, but you know, it could just be tests coming back. But what's nice to see, and maybe it's a confirmation, is that the universe is letting me know that our men are awakening, which kind of tallies in with the visions that I've had. But I do feel that this is confirmation. I feel that the universe is actually giving me messages to say that, you know, it could be a time frame. Maybe it's going to be within the next 7-8 years that my twin, I'm not saying this for all of you guys, don't panic, but maybe this is just my sign to say, give it 7-8 years, things are going to start developing within this next cycle. You know, within this next 8-year cycle, whereby my twin is going to be coming more into his own, be more awakening. They're giving me the same star sign. They're giving me the signs and what these men have been through in order to get them here. And, you know, maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. You know, this is just me going off in a tangent in my own head. But when I have the feeling, what I do when I meet these men is I listen to my heart and what my heart says. I go with what my feeling gives me. And my feeling is that I would not be being true if I got with this man. I would not be being true to myself. And that's still the same higher self in me talking to me. I can't back down on that. I can't. It's just not me. So I have to stick with what it is I feel around the situation. And the truth is, I can't get with anyone else. You know, it's there and it's lovely, but my heart's just not in it. So I have to be true to me. I have to be true to me. And the point is that I realise is that I don't need a relationship for my happiness to be fulfilled. And it's there, it's on offer, but honestly, I just don't need it. So maybe that's what I needed to realise in myself, that this was another lesson to show me, am I lacking? Do I need to fill a void? Do I need a man to fill that? And the answer is, for me, no, I don't. So, you know, that was just another point that I wanted to raise with you guys. And it might be that you're facing the same situations for you guys as well, which is why I'm telling you this. Now then, throughout last week, because of everything that's been going on with me, and I've been dealing with my friend's mum, I've been looking after her, and then I've got the news about my mum now having the aneurysm, and I've had slight panic, and I felt very much disconnected from myself. And what I mean by that is that I haven't been able to really stay in my soul body, because I've had too much earthly matters to deal with, and my head has been very much focused on the earthly matters. And by being disconnected with myself, I haven't really been able to get in tune with much of the energy, you know, just I haven't had time to meditate or to just be me or be still. So I haven't really felt my twin at all. And then last Monday, was it Sunday? Can't remember. It was one of the weekends. And I had this shooting pain on my head really badly on my left eye, just above my left eye. And I thought it was a migraine coming in. And it really hurt. And it didn't last very long. It only lasted for about, I don't know, 5 minutes. And I thought, oh, good, I'm not getting a migraine, you know, so I left it as that. And then that was that. That was on the Sunday. And then I was meant to be hearing from my mum with regards to her specialist appointment, because it was meant to be last Tuesday and it didn't happen. So they've rescheduled it for this week coming. But I told my twin that what's been going on. And anyway, so I got into bed and it was about 3 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep for the life of me. I just could not get to sleep. And I suddenly felt my twin's presence in bed with me. But I mean so strongly, so strongly. And I started talking to him out loud. And I was just saying, I just need a cuddle. I just really need a cuddle right now. I feel really sad. And I felt really sad. And I had this imaginary scenario in my head with my twin where we were older. And we were in bed together and I just played out this scenario in my head, you know. And I could imagine his arms around me and we were just really hugging and I started crying. And the minute I started crying, my twin messaged me. That instant, he messaged me and he just said, how's mummy? What did the doc say? And he was just inquiring after my mum, and it was just within that very same instant of me just really feeling his arms around me, he sent me that message, and it just gave me that I don't know, what I needed at that time. I just needed that comfort. That's what it gave me, that comfort. And he was feeling me, and I know he was feeling me at the same time I was feeling him. And it's just what I needed, you know. Not that I need to feel connected to him, I don't, but it was just confirmation that he's still there and he's still just thinking of me at the same time I'm thinking of him, and I just needed some comfort, and that's all he needed to do, which was incredible. So that was one instant, another thing that happened this week, and this was just after I met this other guy, you see. So, you know, it just confirmed for me that, yeah, I'm staying true to my heart. I'm staying true to my twin. You know, this is what I needed, you know, my own self-validation really, because I was sticking to my truth. So then last night, another thing now is I had a dream-like state thing that happened, and I swore on my life that my twin had messaged me as I was waking up this morning. And I read the message and I went to respond. I actually woke up to respond to his message, and it turned out he didn't message me at all. I dreamt it, but it was so real. But he sent me the message, capital P, 3 4s and 3 7s, right? And I thought, what on earth is that about? So I was waking up and I said out loud, I was like, what's capital P? What's capital P? And they gave me Pele. So I thought, okay, I recognise Pele. I'm not too sure who it is, but I'm sure I know it. So I went on Google and I Googled Pele, and the first thing that came up was a Brazilian footballer. Well, I obviously thought, well, that's not right. It doesn't really resonate. So I thought, no, it's not the Brazilian footballer. So I had a look again, and it's the goddess. And they gave me the correct spelling for it as well, in my vision. So it's the goddess Pele, and I thought, well, that sounds more like it. And I had a look at what she represents, and she's the creator of the Hawaiian Islands. Now, which is very bizarre, because Hawaii has been something that has been ongoing for me for quite a while. I've spoken to my twin about it many times, and my soul is calling me to Hawaii for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel I need to go there. And we only said the other day that I'd like to go for 2 weeks this year with him. So the fact that she's connected to Hawaii just blew my mind. And she's a creator of the Hawaiian Islands through fire, lightning, wind and volcanoes. So she obviously created these islands through this eruption, right? And she's the one that you go to for protection through eruption, which is all about the awakening. She represents awakening and your purpose. So I feel this is exactly what I have been saying, is that the men are going, sorry, not men, divine masculines, either man or woman, divine masculine, but the divine masculines are going through an awakening. They're going to be going through another transition. So the ones that haven't quite got there, and maybe these are the waves people are talking about, but there is going to be a new wave of awakening for the divine masculines, okay? The fact that I had 3 4s and 3 7s after that, and I've had a look at the 444 meaning, and it says to have faith and be confident that things are going in the right direction. It's resonating with the universe in perfect synchronicity, in harmony with the universe, security and secure foundation. And the 777s are something truly beautiful and awe-inspiring is happening or is about to happen in your life. It's associated with luck, good fortune, miracles, optimism, fulfilled dreams, rewards are coming, and we've reached natural manifestation abilities. And the time I went to look that up on my life was 11:47, which again just blew my mind, because that really was not on purpose. I had no idea what time it was. So, you know, I think this is just a reaffirmation, a reconfirmation, that the divine masculines are going to be going through an awakening process, okay? So bear with them, because obviously it can be that there might be some disruption that will happen. Catalytic events might set it off into motion, or it might just be that they've taken time out and just really are starting to reflect and starting to want to better themselves and grow and evolve spiritually, okay? So anything could be going on with this, but I do feel this is very important for the twin flames, and I do feel that this is going to be happening within the next, well, it's now, and it's going to be an ongoing process from now, okay? The fact that I dreamt that it was my twin that messaged me that to me confirms that it is for the divine masculines, okay? So that was very interesting, very, very, very interesting. I also had the other night, lilac was just growing and growing and growing in front of me, and it symbolises the first emotions of love, okay? So we could be going through a new reawakening, a new love is coming in, okay? This new emotion of love coming back into our heart space, coming back into this love, for ourselves and for each other, okay? So it's actually quite interesting. Now, for the cards, we've got, for the divine feminines, we've got the 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is all about emotional choices that we don't have at this moment in time. Could be what I was saying about the awakened men coming into our lives, you know, all of a sudden they're there giving us these choices that we don't have. But what this card means is that you can go for anything that you want to go. Like I say, be true to yourselves. If your truth is to go with someone, go with someone. If that's what you feel you need to do, do it. You know, I'm not here to tell you what to do and what not to do. You've got to trust yourselves and trust your own intuition and your own truth, okay? So we are being presented with emotional choices, all right? And whatever one we go for, that's brilliant. It's always going to bring us something good and substantial with this card. You can't go wrong with whatever it is you decide. But the warning is with this card is that once you have decided to go for something, you cannot then change your mind halfway through. You have got to stick to it, because you've got to be true to yourself, okay, before making that decision. And we've got the Judgment, which basically means the reawakening, okay? We're going to have things coming back into our lives, like, you know, second chances that we are able to then go for. and trust and know that we are on the right path, because the Judgment is all about sticking to our truth, and it's awakening that truth inside of ourselves. It's a reawakening for the divine feminines as well. So, you know, trust your instincts, trust your intuition before you make these choices. And it's with regards to our union. We've got the Two of Cups. And this is all about union, guys. This is about truth, love, light, communication in truth, you know, being honourable. And it's all this love together. Synchronicity, synchronized union, harmonious union. And it's there, okay? So it is that the love is, maybe the love is reawakening inside of us, okay? But like I said, stick to your truth before making the decision to do what it is you want to do, okay? Follow your truth. Like I said, whatever that is, whatever that is for you, stick to it, okay? For the divine masculines, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor is all about new opportunities, great new opportunities, doors opening, okay? And the divine masculines are really stepping into their own, and they are learning to master their own kingdom, and that includes themselves, okay? So they really are stepping forward and more into their power as well, and taking control of their lives, all right? And they're coming into more independence as well. They've got the Nine of Pentacles, so they really are coming more into their state of independence, not needing to rely on everyone else to fulfill them, to do what, you know, what we naturally do as humans, look outside for validation. They're actually coming more into their own, and they're going to be supporting themselves with these great new opportunities as well. This is going to aid them where they can support themselves greatly. And they're coming with love as well. We've both got the love here, equal. Knight of Cups. And this is the Knight coming in to offer love, you know, and they're getting into their heart space. They are awakening, guys. So they are stepping forward with this love, okay? And they are going to be more true to themselves because of how they are going to be mastering themselves. They are then able to step more forward in their heart space and offer this beautiful love as well, okay? For the actual happenings as well, we have got the boat here. So this is our ship's cargo coming in. Our treasures are coming in. I think this is the sevens that I was being given. Our treasures are coming in, okay? And it's going to be bringing us a great deal of security as well, because we've got the anchor. And the anchor is representative of security. And I know that some of your twins may be overseas as well. They might be away from you. So this could be resonating with some who aren't in the same country, okay? And you have got the security coming from overseas as well. And with the fox there, we had the fox, I think, last week or whenever I did it. But the fox is just about, you know, manipulation. It might be that you need to tweak something to work out in your favour, okay? It might just be that you need to manipulate situations in order to see each other, all right? It might be that you need to go to your boss and just be a bit sneaky and say, look, I need 2 weeks off. Well, you've only got a week's holiday. Yeah, but I need 2, so I'll work them back, or, you know, situations like that. But we've got a great deal of security anyway, okay? And with what we're thinking, clouds are all about thoughts here. We're going to be getting news of a reunion. There's the garden again. So we are going to be reuniting, and you will be getting news of that. So your twins may well get in contact with you to arrange to meet up, okay? Because it's whatever's on your mind, this might be the case, all right? So we have got the reunion coming in here. And we have got the Tower, which always represents the twin for me. And there is movement with the Stork, okay? So there's going to be a lot of movement with regards to our twins. Hence the Knight of Cups, moving forward with love, all right? Offer of love coming in. And with work too, because the lily is always representing work. So there is going to be a lot of movement with regards to your practical lives and with your twins too, okay? And the final cards were the World, which is very apt, because the World is be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. And this is matched with the Lovers that jumped out. And the Lover says there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. I mean, you can't really get more confirmation than that. I think this is all about being true to ourselves. You know, new possibilities coming in, doors opening. But like I say, be true. Follow what is in your heart, okay? And go with what resonates for you guys. And on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. So, as always, just thank you so much for everyone who's come to me, for your own personal readings, for your comments, your likes, your subscribes, your shares. You know, please keep that going as well. And of course, if you would like your own personal readings, then go to the description below. It will tell you what you need to do. The prices are there as well. And just get in contact and I'll book you in. And as always, sending you lot just so much love and light. And thank you so much for your ongoing love and support. I love you always. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.